Hey guys, I'm going to show you how you can make your dreams happen and you can turn them to a reality working a minimum wage job. At $14 an hour, I was able to make my dreams come true. I was able to travel the world, buy the things I wanted to buy, eat what I wanted to eat, and have the freedom to do what I want, when I want, how I want. And I can teach you guys the same steps. It's pretty simple. You don't need to go and find 5 different jobs just to make that type of money to make your dreams come true. You really don't need to go to school and invest a bunch of money just to make more money to make your dreams come true. It's simple steps that all of you ladies and gentlemen can do. All simple steps, but you have to apply the principle, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. So first step is you're going to want to have a budget. So understand your budget. Understand your budget. For an instance, for me was $14 an hour. I was working 40 hours a week. That was 80 hours every 2 weeks I got paid. After tax was $800. So I got paid $800 every 2 weeks. So I had to learn my budget. Comes with part 2. Buy what you need. So you have to sacrifice. There's times where you're going to want a pair of shoes, you're going to want to go on a date, you're going to want to go enjoy, the movies, a nice dinner and everything, but you have to be willing to sacrifice those things. It's not forever, it's going to be temporary, but you have to be able to sacrifice it because you're trying to reach a goal, you're trying to do your dream. So you have to sacrifice that, just remember that. So $800. So buy what you need. So what I sacrificed at times, to be honest with you, is I slept in my car when it was necessary. I didn't pay for my rent and I moved out of my apartment and I found family members that would allow me to stay there. If you have a mom, dad, and you're able to stay at home, I advise you, stay at home. Stack up some money and figure out a plan and attack it when you're ready to come out here and do something in life. If that's going to buy a car, if that's going to be to get a house, anything, you're going to need to save up the money for that. So what I did was I understood my budget and I understood, buy what I needed. So at the time, I paid my car insurance, I paid for gas, things like that, and I was bouncing around house to house, staying with friends and family members. Of course it's going to get old, but I'm not worried about that because I'm chasing a dream and I got a goal, so I'm okay to suffer a little bit. There was a good statement saying, suffer now while you're young, so you don't have to suffer when you're older. That's a pretty good statement. So buy what you need. Don't buy what you want, buy what you need. And know your budget. So out of that $800, my cell phone bill, car insurance, gas and everything took up about $200. So that's $600 now that I'm left with. So I have $600 that I'm left with now. So with that $600, what I did was I started to invest. That's going to be number 3, invest. So with the 600, I took most of the 600. Well, you got to understand, you need, toilet paper, you need toothpaste, you need to take care of yourself too at that. So let's just make that 500. My handwriting's a little sloppy, so don't worry about it. But 500 though. With that 500, I started investing. I started investing in different things. I bought gold. I bought, crypto. I opened up an IRA account and I put money inside it. I opened up a Roth IRA, put money inside there, and it comes with the next one. Study. Number 5, I kind of jumped it because number 4 should have been number 5, but it comes with studying. So I had to study. I had to study how to invest, where to put my money at, how to make it grow. So I'm going to come up with another video and it's going to tell you about different type of investment vehicles that you can use to grow your money. This is just one of the parts that I'm just leading you through right now. So you have to study. Study different type of investment vehicles. You can do crypto. Crypto is a big thing right now. You can do crypto. You can invest in real estate. You can invest in gold. You can invest in stocks, bonds, mutual funds. You can invest into insurance entities and get paid dividends. There's so many things that you can invest into, and you have to figure out what's the right investment for yourself. At the same time, with that investment, always invest in yourself. If that's learning a new skill, if that's learning something better for you so you can knowledge yourself up to the next level, that's always going to be something good for you to do, and invest in yourself. The next thing is time. Everything is going to take time. Everything takes time. You have to be patient and wait. While you're waiting, being patient, study and study more and study more. So I did this whole thing right here for a whole year, and I saved up every type of dollar that I can save up. And that was just working a minimum wage job at $14 an hour, at 40 hours a week, 80 hours every 2 weeks, getting a paycheck every 2 weeks after tax was $800. And the biggest thing that helped me out with everything was what? Buy what you need, don't buy what you want. Sacrifice the little things that you want right now so in the future you can have everything that you desire. It's pretty much straightforward. It's pretty simple, but people get it wrong because we have too much desires. We want to desire this and desire that. We want to keep up with all our friends, keep up with all our family members. We want to look cool for this season, and we don't want to look, lame because we don't have that cool phone. We're not dressed in these cool designer clothes. That stuff can wait. That stuff is nothing. Because once you get where you're going and you reach that dream, the designer clothes will come, that cell phone will come, everything will come. So this is just a basic principle on how to make things happen, your dream, off of $14 an hour. And that's it. You don't need anything else. By the way, remember, I told you I was on this budget. I was living with friends, family members, and sleeping in my car. Guess what? I let the insurance go in the car. I ended up parking the car, and I ended up finding a work-at-home job at the same rate, $14 an hour, $13 an hour, and I was just saving money constantly like that. And now, there you go. You got the sauce, and I'm glad I can help you guys with that. If there's any more that you guys want to understand or anything, just reach out to me. I got you. Next Level 10. Hit me up, and I'm always going to take care of you guys. I want to help you guys get to the next level and understand all this. The next video, we're going to talk about investment vehicles, different type of investments that you can do to help grow your money. And I'm talking about investing only $5, $10, as much as you're willing to lose, as much as you have to invest, you can put in, and we can make something happen, and we can help you grow that small $5 piggy bank to $1,000 piggy bank. Simple as that. Peace and blessings.